Mr Chair, thank you very much. Just to take a quick call on behalf of New Zealand First, I just wanted to correct the member with regard to the starting date of this bill. So it was introduced on the 2nd of the 6th, 2009. It had its first reading on the 24th of the 6th, 2009. It was reported back by Select Committee on the 16th of the 12th, 2009. So the first stage went through very quickly. Submissions were gained by the Commerce Committee. They did their job well. Then there was, so that was the 16th of the 12th, 2009, that the Select Committee reported back this bill. Second reading, 19th of the 5th, 2015. And we're in the Committee of the Whole House now, which started on the 1st of July 2015. So 2015. So one has to ask oneself, Mr Chair, what on earth is it inside this bill that makes the government drag its heels in this way, that this bill, which looks innocuous, it sets a charter, it sets a review and a charter for Radio New Zealand about how they deliver public broadcasting to New Zealanders. Now, from a New Zealand First perspective, we would welcome a review. We would welcome the charter being finally put down by this government so a review can take place so that Radio New Zealand can answer the question why New Zealand First doesn't get as much airtime as, say, the Greens or the National Party. But that's not the point here tonight, sir. The point here tonight is, what on earth is it, why is it that this government is taking so long with this piece of legislation? It sets in place a charter, a direction, a statement for Radio New Zealand. And quite rightly, Mr Farfoy pointed out that the Minister's amendments to this, the Minister's supplementary order papers, put in a very logical, a very reasonable, a very smart, one might say, because Amy Adams is the Minister, Honourable Amy Adams is the Minister, and we know she's a smart woman, we know she's a woman that has her head screwed on. She's put in a smart opportunity there for this public broadcaster not to make money from the citizens that pay for it with their taxes, not to make money from the Pacific Islands upon which we actually provide a service, but to make money on standards of programs that New Zealand makes which are unique, that can be sold into America or the United Kingdom. Smart, 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 because she's a smart woman. Why don't we pass it? Why don't we push this through tonight, all the way through past third reading? The government has the ability to do it. They've put this on the order paper again and again and again at the end of the order paper, just to drag it that little bit more. And one suspects it is because that should a review be done, they have absolute proof that Radio New Zealand is being starved for funds. What they have, should this bill go through and an actual review be done, should a charter be in place, this government will have to fund public broadcasting as it should be. And that is what this government is afraid of. That is why this bill has been dragged on and dragged on and dragged on. And I guarantee you this government won't push it through in the next couple of weeks either. So, Mr Chair, that's my contribution. New Zealand First would like to see this piece of legislation pushed through this House. Give Radio New Zealand a charter. Give them the funding to do the job they want. Stop hacking away at public broadcasting. Let's review what they do. Let's make sure that they realise they're in an MMP environment and give all political parties the appropriate percentage of representation, and let's get on with it.